now I want an international experience. And I'm looking at an international firm. And by this time, the only firm I'm seeing is the research firm, which is Ipsos.
The conversation continues. The tagline on CTA, I'll keep saying it over and over again. You never truly know people until you take the time out to get to know people. Two very pivotal things about this story of yours. Number one, you've made it into uni.
Yes.
Though redirected, not doing the course that it is that you wanted to do, but and maths plays a role, which is crazy.
Yes.
But number two, and very importantly, you have earned your first money.
Earned my first money.
And for you, this money, you're already using it to support the family.
Yes.
Wow. That's major. Okay, let's go to uni.
So, uni. Remember, I had applied for HELP, and HELP had come, and there was also scholarship as well. Yes, HELP scholarship. Yes.
What's the difference?
Scholarship you don't have to pay back.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
But HELP, the loan, you have to pay back.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So, how much was each, or what did it look like?
The scholarship was 5,000 Kenya shillings per
Semester.
Per semester, yes, which is good because my entire fee was around 33,000.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah. When you're
Per semester.
Per semester, yes.
Okay.
When you're per semester or per year, actually, I think it's per year.
Wow.
Yeah, when you're government sponsored, then it was quite subsidized. It was.
Yeah,
and that's why I was fighting for that. So I had the HELP, and then HELP will also submit directly money to go towards my fee, right? And then I would have to just pay a small portion of my fee.
Okay, and did HELP give you money?
Yes, yes. I actually got almost the maximum amount. I got 55,000 per academic year.
Oh, so you had, let's say your fees is 30, you've paid accommodation as well.
It's part of the fees.
Oh, it's part of the fees.
Yeah, accommodation was almost 2,000 shillings for the entire semester.
That subsidy is so beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but then that means you have money for yourself.
Yes, now I have money for myself. But something happened when I was reporting. There was delays on one part. I think the money from HELP had not yet reflected. So I'm going first day of reporting. We're going for, which is called enrollment, right? And I got there and they're showing in the system that, wait, we haven't received your full fees yet. And I show them, yeah, HELP said this amount. They said this is what they're sending to the school and everything. And I'm there with my mom, and then my mom is like, no. She's getting in, you know. We've come so far. She almost carried that blue box again. It came so far, and because of that technicality, I was like, okay, fine, so how much is needed? And I had to go back to the bank and to submit some amount to my school account again, so that I can, almost around 10,000, so that I can have my enrollment. But at least that was smooth sailing, because remember, my mom used to be a very early person, so we were almost the first one in school.
Yeah.
So it gave me enough time to go and go back to town. I actually had to go back to town to HELP offices, which is opposite the University of Nairobi now.
Yeah.
And then ask what's wrong, what's the delay, and then they told me, and they told me, don't worry, it will reflect. But because the school needs something, I had to go to National Bank and pay and then go back to school, and my mom was waiting for me in
With
school.
now your receipts
And my receipts.
to show them you've paid.
To show them I've paid. And remember,
and the money you got to pay from was from what?
from my savings.
Oh.
Because I was working, so from my savings from my working. And I also they gave me at least very good money when I was leaving, because I was like, now you're going to uni is not the same, you need money, so they also gave me a very good package. Yeah.
The place where you're working?
Yes.
Wow,
Yes,
that's kind
yes.
of them.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
So I get all this time I'm running around. Remember, Thika Road was not there. The Thika Road now. It was the very narrow road back then with heavy traffic. By the time I'm done with this, it's evening already, and my mom has to go back to Nakuru, right? So I got into my hostel. Now I have a hostel. I have a room.
That is yours.
I have a room. And I got into a very amazing hostel, Ngong hostels. So amazing in KU. And uni starts. My uni life starts now from KU. Uni was quite easy for me because, again, the subject I selected, statistics and programming, it wasn't heavy on theory. It wasn't heavy on reading as what I would compare to law and stuff like that. So I found it very easy for me to just navigate. So it was, uni I would say was quite easy, because by the time I was getting to uni, I was just fully focused on being in uni. And not,
you didn't want to work and do other things?
No, I did not want to work. I had enough spare time, so what I did is I started accounting classes.
You took on something else?
Yes.
At where? In the uni still?
Outside the uni, within now Nairobi City Center, there was a school, Nairobi International Institute, NIS or something like that. It used to be right next to where we have opposite archives, and I would go there for my accounting classes. I was doing CPA, and then I would come back to uni for my uni classes.
So why were you picking? Why did you decide to do accounting?
I wanted something that would almost match the maths that I'm doing back in uni, and I wanted an extra skill. I was looking for what is that extra skill that I can do quickly and finish. So accounting was it for me. It's the same way like when other people were finishing high school and they were going for computer classes, or driving classes. So I was looking for what is the extra, what will give me an extra is accounting. So I started going for CPA classes. Yeah. So it would take my extra time, and it had a little bit of law as well.
And where are you paying? How are you paying?
From my own savings.
So what Conio's savings was in the hundreds?
No.
You're making it sound like your savings was a lot.
No, it wasn't a lot, because remember, now my sister is in high school, right? And my mom, bless her, my mom actually, what happened is my sister got the opportunity to go to the same high school I did because of my performance.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But did they give her also on scholarship?
No. How it was not on scholarship, no.
Okay.
But she had much more grace.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, because I've already proved, and I've already, put the school in such a high, in terms of performance. So she benefited from that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So she got in. So
your saving now becomes your saving plus also help.
My savings plus help, and the help actually really helped, because now that was, it was coming every term. And when it comes, I would sort out fees, and I would sort out my other like my needs. But also one thing I got to learn in uni is that I'm no longer home. So there's the food element, there's the expenses in terms of my commute as well, because KU is very far from the city center, and back then it was far. There was a lot of traffic on that road before they built the superhighway, so it was quite a stretch and a journey. But for me, it was the goal. Like, I wanted the extra. What extra would make me stand out? And that extra for me was that, because I wasn't into partying. I wasn't into, like, by the time I'm getting into uni, I've already done everything else while I was out of uni. So now I'm just focused on school. Yeah. While all my roommates will go out, I would have the entire room to myself for the entire weekend. So I'll just plan around, okay, what do I need to do? I'll be at the library a lot.
Wow, you are focused.
I would be at the library a lot. Yeah.
What's the goal? What's now that you're in uni, what are you seeing to be your next step?
Now that I'm in uni and I've chosen statistics, right?
Yes.
Now I want an international experience, and I'm looking at an international firm. And by this time, the only firm I'm seeing is the research firm, which is Ipsos. Because every election I'm seeing them announcing the polls and everything, and it's getting me excited. They're talking about research. It's getting me excited. So that's my end goal. But now I'm also struggling with balancing bills back at home, my sister in uni, and myself. So I have now these three to balance. But the end goal is I want an international firm. I've even forgotten about law at this point. The little law I have is just from accounting.
Yeah.
That's it. But other than that, is now I'm focusing on just statistics and programming bit. And it gets me super excited because KU had computer labs, right? And by this time, my internet, and they had free internet actually. That was super fascinating for me. So I would spend much more time there. And because of also where I was working, there was a lot of those internet, those computers. I didn't even have to go learn how to use computers. Like by the time I'm getting there, I already know because I learned through the job.
I get it. But you're saying something by this time?
Like by the time I'm getting to uni, I have so much experience and exposure to technology. Remember me starting working and not even owning a phone? But now I am now the top in terms of I'm even doing programming. And I remember I had classmates who it was their first computer class when we went into the computer lab. And I remember this gentleman asking me how to turn it on. And I was like, yes, this is different.
Wow.
And you're doing programming? Yes. Okay, this is the, I could feel how they would, have to do so much more. But for me, I had the advantage of work, so I'm already way ahead.
And you would have been, had you not gotten that job,
it would have been me asking, how do we turn it on? Yes.
Wow.
Totally.
Okay, how many years do you spend in uni?
I spent 4 years. 4 years in uni, or straight 4 years. Very, very good years. It's easy. Uni is easy because with statistics, the amount of notes you have to go through is very small. Uni for me is sailing, actually. But I still have a lot of time. on my hands. So what I do is, one day I'm passing from library, I'm going to the hostels. It used to be almost 20-40 minutes walk, so far. And as I'm passing, I'm seeing a poster. It says, we have auditions for radio. KU had a radio station, and they needed presenters for the radio station. And I'm passing by, right? And as I'm passing by, I'm like, okay, it wouldn't hurt. Let me go. Let me go. So I go to the auditions, right? And I ace it. And they tell me, yeah, we will post the results. So I passed by and I see I've been selected as one of the presenters for KU 99.9 FM.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
I was passing by, Richie. I had not planned for it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is where I can use some extra time.
It's not a paid gig though.
No, it's not a paid. It's purely voluntary, not a paid gig, but
experience.
The experience there, I loved talking to people. I loved communicating.
So what was your show about?
So I had the late night show, and I also had the Top and Hot. It was like an afternoon show, right? And I would just be chatting. I would learn about DJing because I had a DJ, right? And it was just a good banter. You know, back when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah. And also there was this pressure of everybody thinking that I should be in media. Right.
Because of your English, your voice.
Yes. There was that constantly. You should be in media. Why are you not doing this? So yeah, I went it and I loved it. It was so much fun. So much fun. Like the shows, getting to know the music, getting to know every little detail about a studio as well. I loved the experience. Like it was where I would spend my extra time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I didn't see that coming.
I got into radio.
I didn't see that fun side of you coming.
I had some fun side. So yeah, that was a fun side. Late night show, Top and Hot, Late Night Breeze, Top and Hot show. Those were really, really amazing co-hosts as well. It's just having fun in campus and just keeping people engaged in the airwaves. That was amazing for me. I loved it. Loved it.
Was there work opportunities in campus?
No. As opposed to what I see here, very different. We didn't have work opportunities, even in terms of just servicing. The only thing was mostly volunteer, so that you just get the experience. But work opportunities was there was for art students. For art students, they would get to sell their art during major functions. I remember I had one of my roomies on the other side of the board. At least there was a board in between us. She used to sell her art, and she would even auction her art. Wow. Yeah. They made money, and I was like, I should have selected art.
But it's a skill.
But it is a skill. It's not just picking up a brush and painting.
But there's something you've said. Just for context, give an example of what happens here in Estonia.
Here in Estonia, you can have a job and be in uni, and their type of permit here allows you to also work, which is really great. And there's lots of opportunities for students, especially things like service center, things like summer jobs. Right? When you're on a break, what do you do? Right? So those are very common here to see that students can also work, and they have opportunities to work. And also where I am, we have students as well who are working. So yes.
So, okay. Are you, is, you know, now the version of, are you acing it?
I'm acing it. Yeah.
Are you
I'm
standing
acing
out
it.
to the point where you,
Not standing out
or
per se.
it doesn't per se work in
It
that way?
doesn't work because we didn't have a ranking system in uni. It was just you and your results. Go to your portal, see your results. Have you passed or are you failing that you have to retake? And then you're passing everything, you're good.
Yeah.
So, calculus, everything else, theories, they were all good. So I was really having a much easier, because of my culture back in high school of just organizing myself and knowing what to read, spending more time being curious in the libraries as well, looking at previous evaluations and what do they look like, looking at what does this mean in the outside world, like how do I apply this in the outside world, like yeah, it's statistics and programming, but what does that mean when I go into the outside world?
And what did it mean at that time?
The main bit I was looking at is research.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just mainly focusing on research and just getting data. So within this time, what I would do is when I'm back home for my long holidays, I would do things like data collection. We used to have research firms that would, they need people to just go and interview people and collect data. And sometimes it was pen and paper, sometimes it was on mobile phones. So I would do that as just part of learning, oh, this is what it means outside in the field, that this is data collection, okay. But I want to see the other bit of the analysis bit there, yeah, the interpretation bit. But I started like, okay, slowly by slowly, just firms coming and they're like, we're in Nakuru, we need some young people to come and do data collection. So I would always be invited to go and do the data collection, and I would be contracted to do it in like places like Naivasha, Nakuru. Now I'm starting to at least to travel, right? Starting to travel a little bit. Yes. So,
wait, I'm seeing the batteries blinking. Let me change that, and then this conversation continues.